Jay Christian, Fear the Shear, shear sharpening sales and education, because our edge makes you limitless. That means when you get a new brand pair of shears or a newly sharpened pair of shears, there's nothing you can't accomplish behind your chair. 45 years behind the chair myself, and my shears have taken me around the world, and so can yours. So out today and picked up a real pair of Hanzo 5.5 inch. I always get asked, how do you know it's a real pair of Hanzos? Well, you see the logos engraved in that metal there. The fake Hanzos, it's actually laser printed on. But this pair has been sharpened before. The stylist wasn't happy with the previous sharpening, so you can see they've taken some metal out of the front end of that blade. They've also created a hard, bevel in there where the convex should be. They did have to play around in the bumper so that they can get the tips to close. She asked me, do I think they need sharpening? The true thing is I don't use them, but if they're not doing what you want them to do, they feel okay to me. They could probably be honed up a little bit. There's a slight little crunch to it. But if your shears aren't doing what you want them to do, DM us, get a hold of us on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and let's see how we can serve you. So let me get these back and we'll see what they do next. Jay Christian, Fear the Shear, back with that pair of Hanzo, that 5.5 inch pair. I didn't have to mess with the bumper, so the tips closed. I just re-honed up that convex that was in there. Actually, they created a slight little bevel, but we kind of re-honed the convex in it. The ride line's still somewhat intact, but now, they were cutting before, but now it's a softer cut. It's back to being what the Hanzos normally do when they cut. So, Fear the Shear, shear sharpening sales and education. We do in-salon cutting classes if you're interested. DM us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Subscribe and like to those pages. If there's anything that we can do for you, you can also mail in your shears. If you mail your shears in, when I receive them, they go back the next day. So you're not out without your shears a long time. Fear the Shear, shear sharpening sales and education, because our edge makes you limitless. We are Christian hairdresser and veteran servant.